Gemini, Marina from the Butterfly Effect. This is your reading for the next 4 weeks. It does say May 2024, but I am halfway through the month, so it is at least for the next 4 weeks. I have asked to read for Gemini because I've only 3 more signs to do. Don't forget to drop a comment if you want to get into the draw for the free reading, which hopefully we'll be calling out this week. So on the dice you've got Aries. Aries representing the first house, initiation, the I am. And taking action on something, perhaps. It's also the body and the identity. And then we've got the third house of communication, siblings, short distance travel, neighbours, neighbourhood. The community is definitely coming through and it's not great. It's got the Ten of Swords on it. And then we have Neptune. So, you know, communication might be deceptive, it might be confusing, it might be you've got a lot of dreams and fantasies right now. There's a lot going on here, basically, Gemini. So I'm going to start with the archetype that I'm reading for. This may be you, maybe someone else, naturally. We have got the Destroyer. And this Ten of Cups is in the past. The Ten of Cups is the card of the family, the contented family. You know, peace. And yet someone feels or has felt trapped in that. I've got thoughts and imprisonment. The Sudden Wealth card, don't read Kipper in reverse, but I take note when they are in reverse. So, you know, I don't know, at some point this might have been a, you know, really happy, contented family unit. It might not be you and your partner, for example. It could be you and your parents with your siblings, depending on your age. You may still be living at home. But, you know, the Sudden Wealth card is usually, you know, incredibly positive. It does speak that, I don't know if there was a lot of money involved in this family, and I think that might be something that's been in dispute of late, perhaps. Or it might just have been a very comfortable environment. You know, someone may have grown up very wealthy or taken care of, but it's basically saying that whatever it is in the past or that is leaving your life is one where someone felt trapped. And we've got the Destroyer. Now this could have been you that's, you know, upset the apple cart, or it could have been something else, but this usually happens swift and unexpectedly. It's so weird because we've got Sun Splendor here, and this is a really beautiful card about kindness and celebration, collaboration. And then we do have the Copper card is in reverse. So this is about fertility and love and sensuality. So I just think there's something gone down, you know. It's maybe upset a very happy home environment. And I don't know if it's something that's been done, you know, to you or you've done it. I don't know. You tell me. The Destroyer. So this is when the rug is completely pulled away from us. It can affect a relationship, it can affect jobs, our home, our jobs. I said that. Security. It's like heads are going to roll, castles are going to crumble. I'm seeing a little castle here. Yeah, I mean, it's hold on for dear life, because when this happens, it's like, it really feels like a whoosh. And I've no idea what the intention is behind it, or somebody's done something to create this, but it feels kind of sudden, all right? Front and centre, we have got the Chariot, and yet I'm seeing somebody who's fairly joyous here, who's almost escaping something that they felt trapped in. If you can, it's a very small card, but he looks joyous. He literally looks like he's giggling. The Chariot's a card of success. But it's also about control. It's about controlling the ego in the main, and obviously travel and direction. We do have the third house here. The official person and the gift is under this. We never like to see the official person, really. It is just someone in uniform, but it used to be called the military. And it may well be that somebody's felt trapped in the military and now they're getting, you know, some sort of payout, or they've done their time, something like that. But it can be anyone in uniform. It can even be, you know, a judge, for example, but it's usually a policeman or someone in the military. It can be a fireman. It can be anyone who has some sort of authority, and it's not usually someone you want to, you know, show up in a reading, because they're normally kind of reading the riot act in some way. And yet I feel that there is good news here with the gift. And that's just that. The gift can sometimes indicate, crikey, what's the word? like a seasonal event, you know, like, you know, Christmas or a birthday, some sort of celebration. Like, so it can be a kind of timeline indicator. But I'm seeing that it feels like somebody's getting their freedom here in some way. And it's to do with this family. I've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and I've got the family room in reverse. Now, this is stuff that goes on behind closed doors. This is personal family matters that we don't normally share, you know, with the general public. And we've got the Four of Pentacles here. It's in reverse. The Four of Pentacles is about saving. It can be very miserly, being shut down. And there's something that's been kind of opened up here. So I don't know if this is like, you know, an inheritance. I don't have the Ten of Pentacles. I've got 3 other tens, but the one Ten of Pentacles I don't have is that one. I've got 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands. But I do get the vibe that someone is, there's something being released here, ultimately. And somebody's been released from either a marriage or a family, and they're really quite happy about it. There is some sort of difficulty or obstacle with sending a message here, the Page of Cups. Obviously, that can be a child, can sometimes be an apology, it can be an emotional message, it can be a romantic message. Eros is in reverse. And then underneath it all, what's in the subconscious is this change. There is definitely a change. Somebody is going somewhere. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This feels to me like it's mirroring this community up here with the Ten of Swords. Because the Three of Pentacles is about collaboration, sun splendor, also about collaboration, kindness, generosity. So it's about working together in groups. It's about fixing things, mending things. You know, many hands make light work. I've said that already today. And there's something changing here. So it can be something changing with the people that you work with, the people within your community. And I just feel somebody's going somewhere. The Gemini I'm reading for has got the Four of Swords. So now we've got 2 fours. And that's the thing about the Destroyer, because it seeks out stagnancy. Fours are about stagnancy. And that's when it comes in kind of like, you know, swiftly. It's a wee bit like the Tower. I would say it's not as dramatic, but actually it really could be. So we've got the Four of Swords and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So it's just something changing. It's changing. And that's what somebody is hoping and wishing for. The Distance Horizon used to be called Hope Big Water. And it's about wishes and hopes. It can sometimes be a bit psychic awareness. And with the child coming through here, this can be a gifted child in that department. If it's not an actual child that's changing everything, it's literally something new. It's a new start. And I think that's literally somebody's hoping that things change and they get a brand new start. It may have been very draining with the Four of Swords reverse. This can sometimes be, you know, a very long period of healing. I just think somebody's ready to go, because this Chariot is just like on it, you know. Just like so happy. It's like you get your money or you get the nod, and the outcome looks really positive. So if you're waiting on some sort of news or communication, Gemini, here it comes. The future is not, there's the meeting here that's not easy with the Ten of Wands and the courtship. The courtship can be a new relationship, and we do have the Two of Cups in the outcome. So you may be, you know, leaving one marriage and starting something new, or just leaving a family. Yeah, it's difficult, the Ten of Wands. It's not easy. It comes with a lot of pressure. It might attach some guilt to it if you're, you know, quickly moving from one situation to another, shall we say. But yeah, no, it's not easy. But this can just speak of a meeting, an encounter of some sort. So it might even be a reunion for some of you. The meeting could be at the courthouse. Yeah, we've got the official person with a gift here. We've got the courthouse up here. We've got some paperwork and concerns around a contract here. So I think, you know, there's a lot of pressure comes in with this. So as much as I say, my Gemini here is hoping and wishing for maybe a new start, or naturally a child. I think the child thing could be relevant, but we do have the womb, the fertility in reverse, so bear that in mind. And the environment is one where we've got some sort of betrayal or backstabbing, literally within a group of people. Three of Pentacles in reverse down here, and now we've got the community, which is very Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now that can be, you know, just your local neighborhood. Again, it can be the people we work with, it can be family, it can be extended family. It can be, you know, a group of friends, whatever it may be, it's done. There's something absolutely done there. And I just feel somebody wants something completely fresh and new, and they want to grow in another department. I think it was round about here, maybe actually when I finished the reading, I heard Eraser from Ed Sheeran. And that's literally the only word I got, and I can't think what that song's about, but you might want to listen to it. It just felt to me like something was final, something was cut off. Yeah, done. We're hoping, this is the main male. Now this can be you're hoping for a main male, you've got hopes for this main male, that's a significant man in your life, or indeed you are the main male in your own reading. We're hoping we don't have to wait for something anymore. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There might be an investment that we're waiting on paying out. There might be, you know, time served in some way, shape or form. We're hoping to get our payout. We just don't want to wait for this anymore. And I think we're hoping for, you know, that we reap the rewards that literally that we're hoping for. We're hoping that the wheel changes in our favour. And it can also be that we don't want to fight for something anymore. We don't want to have to defend ourselves. We don't want to have to compete. It just feels tiring, you know. It's almost like we've got another meeting to go to. We've got another email, got another piece of paperwork. Trying to sort this out. It can be about occupation. So obviously something in the workplace here. Hoping maybe we get a payout from work. As I say, it could be a military thing over here. It could just be waiting here, the judge getting the final paperwork through on property. I do think it's something to do with property or an inheritance. But if it's not an actual occupation that we have some sort of hope around, I mean, obviously we could be hoping to get a job and we don't want to compete for it. It can be just about achievement. Occupation can just speak of achievement and what we're working on, whatever project it is, whatever, you know, issue we have. We're hoping just not to fight anymore. We're just wanting it done and we want the payout. Yeah, the fear is the Justice card in reverse. The fear is that something's not going to go in your favour. This can be negative karma actually. There's a fear that something's not going to be fair. This is just a fear. I honestly don't see that happening. The fear is around toil and labour. This is my card of being underpaid, abused by the employer. Message of concern. And then I get the House card. It came out kind of sideways. The fear is that we're not going to get the news that we've been anticipating, that we're going to have to still work on something or still continue to work as a whole. So I don't know, there's some sort of something there. The fear is that, you know, if you wanted a divorce, for example, with the Ten of Cups in the past here, the fear is you're not going to get the divorce. They're not going to give you the paperwork. They're going to make you, you know, stay in the house, and they're going to be awkward about selling the property, so you feel trapped there and you're having to spend money to try and get out of this, and hoping and wishing to just take off and go somewhere new. But the outcome, here we go. Big arm, courthouse, Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, poverty reversed, great fortune upright. Mature women. I can be reading for the mature women, but this could be someone that you're dealing with, usually the mother. And do you know that song Grow, when I listened to it, when I scrolled down, I'm sure it was written for a movie and it said something about Mum's Gift. I could be wrong, but that's what's flying into my mind. So just listen to that song. It's by Francis. It's called Grow. And I scrolled down and I'm sure it said something about mums. So yeah, it could be a mother, it could be an aunt, could be a grandma, could be the mother-in-law. It can be your partner, but not always, to be honest. The courthouse is not just about the physical courthouse and, you know, legal documentation. It's any kind of paperwork. And we're getting used the Ace of Swords. The Two of Cups means we've reached some sort of agreement here. Okay, done deal. Doesn't need to be a relationship. Yes, it could be, you know, a wedding. It can be, what do you call it? what do you call it, the registry office wedding things. Yes, I'm not saying like, you know, flowers and arches, but you never know. It can be a proposal sometimes, the Ace of Swords with the Two of Cups, and it would be a yes with the Great Fortune card for sure. But I just feel that, you know, there has been, you know, some fear here that something's not going to go in your favour, something's not going to get resolved, you're going to be kept waiting, you're going to be trapped. You know, it's really draining, it's not going to be easy, but ba-dum, ba-dum. It looks really good. Poverty's in reverse. Yes, I don't read them in reverse. So when I see the Great Fortune card, it is the best card in the deck. It is the trump card in this deck. And it is just that. It's all manners of abundance. And this is what Sun Splendor is. Okay, it's abundance, it's fulfillment, it's generosity, it's long lasting. This is one, there's a few Sun cards in this deck, but this is the best one. It is enduring, this. So it is a yes, it is an agreement. If we were poor or skint or having to spend money, we're getting official notification, and now we're off to the races. And that's what my wee chariot guy is here. Hopefully he's not going to bet it all on the horses, but it's a really good reading, Gemini. So please do let me know if it resonates. Don't forget to drop a comment if you want to get in for the free reading this month. Gemini, what advice can you offer Gemini for the next 4 weeks? I just keep hearing grow. The she-wolf. It is reversed, but I don't read them. Unleash the wild within. And here we go. Spring. Technically, spring. See your seeds grow. Stop it. It's a timeline indicator, but it's that Seven of Pentacles. I do think somebody has put the work in here and they're waiting on a payout and they're hoping they get it. So this is absolute ultimate freedom. This is, you know, let it rip. It can be a very sensual card, but in the main it is just about, you know, being rewilded, returning to self, feeling whole again. Shall I read it? No, I think I've said enough. It's a fantastic reading. Congratulations to whoever this is for. Enjoy. Bye.